Hello everybody, welcome to the Tigerns Den and welcome to the first few of Ark Survival Evolved. And my god, it's been a long time since last we had a first few. So, what is Ark Survival Evolved, you might ask? Well, it involves these guys, amongst other things. Ark Survival Evolved is a multiplayer game. My brother is supposed to be sleeping in that bed, but apparently he's sleeping underneath the bed. But this this is kind of a long time into where we started. I just want to get to know the basics and everything. But it is, in all essence, a simple game where you start out as a survivor, and then in a while you end up, taming raptors. You end up taming other things. Raptors is only one of them, and then there's parasaur. You can name them. So this is a turtle. I say more like me. Named it Carbonaldus Merbra. I don't know why. And then there's this guy. He's a horny bastard. But we like him. Feel free to go up the ladder, please. And yeah, flying creatures. Then there's this guy. Quickly translates to fearful altitudes. What is it you do in this game? Well, you first wake up completely naked, and you have nothing. And a lot of the places you'll find stuff like this lying around. Trees. What are you gonna do with those? You can punch them, and then you get stuff to create things with. And as soon as you start punching things and you level up, my God, look at me. I'm fantastic. Anyway, you level up, and it gives you the possibility of adding more health, stamina, and so on. All these different things have different advantages. So you don't want to go like me and put everything into crafting skill unless you want to make it a dedicated crafting toon. But right now, I'm looking to be more badass. Hello. This is new. Why are you? Why am I being shown this? This is weird. That's new to me. Oh, it's part of the. Right, it's part. Never mind me. I just installed some mods. But what you basically find first time around is ignore all these. Ignore all these. You get a note, a stone pick, and a torch. You get to choose from those. Engrams are points you use to decide what you want to be able to make. So you can make a note, and then you keep going. You get a set amount of engrams for every level. Don't go crazy and try to choose everything. Like you can see here, I haven't chosen wooden sign. I haven't chosen the Phiomia saddle and silk thatch wall. And this is the level you unlock it on. This is the cost. So a wooden sign would cost me three engrams to learn. But so let's say you've punched a lot of stuff and you've finally been able to make yourself a bit of different stuff. Don't think you can conquer the world and go out and just beat everything. Even if it is low level, for instance, like the trike over there. It could be level 2, it'll still beat your ass even if you're level 10. Trust me, I know. So you need gear, you need everything. But what I like about this game is you make it your own game. You do what you want to do with it. If you want to be a pet collector, and collect every single piece of animal there is here, then you can do that. If you want to be a base builder and build a huge base like that, well, and bigger, then you do that. But you make it what you want it. And there is no annual fee on that. You can have your local server. You don't need to join other people's servers. Hey, you're stuck, aren't you? Oh, that's too bad. Hey, Dilo, go away. There we go. Oh, yeah, already collected. So you collect stuff, and you just do what you want. If you see that bright white light over there at the end of my pike here, those are drops. They drop all over the world. And they can contain really useful stuff. They can contain really crappy stuff. But you have to level up more and more to get the really good stuff and get the really good drops. I think one of the first drops I found was only allowed to be opened after level 15. Didn't have a lot in it, as far as I think. The next one was 25, and so on and so forth. So you do find a lot of stuff. Not every last bit of it is useful, and you quickly learn what you need to keep a lookout for. Oh, there's an otter down there. Oh, there's two. Awesome, wonderful. Oh, my brother's gonna be happy now. I think he knows, actually. Anyway. In the bottom right of my screen, you can see a few icons. You can see how healthy I am. You can see how much weight I'm carrying. You can see how much water I've got in my system, and food. And the lightning symbol is stamina. So if I hit shift now and start sprinting, you can see that going down. If you want to attack, if you want to do certain stuff, specials or whatever, that's what stamina goes out. If your stamina goes all the way down, you collapse for a while. And then there's lastly, there's health. Lastly, there's health. And yeah. Well, and sometimes you'll find other icons popping up. Like, it said earlier that I was hot, and a tiny flame will show up. All these things will affect on how quickly your health goes up, your stamina goes up, and every last bit of these things vary. So you want to keep an eye on that. But yeah, I sat down with this yesterday for the first time. Well, first proper time. I've borrowed accounts. I've looked at other people's games, but for the first time I sat down with this, and my brother helped me set it up, and we kind of sat there talking, having fun, collecting, and building this base. And all of a sudden, 7.5 hours later, this was made. And it started out with a tiny 2x2 thatch hut. And thatch you get by just walking around and collecting stuff along the beach, such as here. Just hit E on a bush and you find berries and thatch and stuff. Or fiber. Yeah. It's always a lot of fun to keep walking around here. What do we have here? Let's not give you narco berries. Let's do this and there. And we'll remove the spoiled meat and put in some new meat. There we go. No. I'll eat that. And like I said, a big part of this, well, I didn't really say it, but a big part of this is crafting and knowing what you want to do. And and these are the levels that you learn everything on. So the higher up, the more stuff you can make. So recently, or actually just now, I hit level 53. Meaning I can make a woolly rhino saddle, a remote keypad, and a spray painter. But you see the red parts there? That's what I need in order to make and learn those. So if I wanted to learn the spray painter, it would also pop up that you need these. So you gotta think about what you want all through the game. What you want to go, where you want to do stuff. Like metal signs. Not every time you need a metal sign. I don't think we ever had a sign or needed a sign. But industrial grill, so nice to have. Electric generator and so on. There's so many really nice things to have, but unless you mess around with... Hi there. That's my brother's pet, by the way. But unless you mess around with the amount of engrams you can get, then it'll probably take you a while to get done what you want to do. Beware the dodo. So yeah, I don't know. This might make it into a new series. I'm not sure, because if I show you the map, I wish I could zoom in here. I'll do it in editing. This first little bit here is where I spawned, and the marker-ish is where my brother spawned. And I think he died like 4 or 5 times just to try to get to me. And we've been flying around that tiny bit down there. And it's absolutely enormous. Let me quickly jump on the bird here and I'll show you partially. Hey there, Pterodon has new level. Okay, so let's just fly up a bit here. While using dinos, you have the same icons as you have in the bottom right on the top right. So you keep an eye on, especially when you're flying, keep an eye on the stamina of the bird. If it runs out of stamina, it'll just land. No matter where it is, it'll just land. So, the ridge you can see just in front of my, or just the top of my head is lining up against the ridge over there. That's where we flew. And that's where we went. And, oh, there's so much you can do. So much fun to do. And I've absolutely fallen in love with this game. And there's rafts, and there's fish, manta ray, and there's so much weird stuff you can do. Oh yeah. And just like you, the dinos also have their own levels, and you want to be able to keep them with you. So level them up carefully with intent on what you want to do. So what level are you? You are level 4. Okay. I'll check and see. Do we have any? Ah, there we go. I'll try to go tame this guy. If I'm able to. Oh yeah, nice. Ah! Ow! Go down! That's a big bitch. No, come back. It's trying to run away. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, and there it goes. So you need, and normally, you don't really have trank arrows to start with. And I didn't have this time either. But, yeah. You need clubs you can knock them out with, and other stuff, but yeah. This is a big one. So, what you need for trikes or triceratops is you need berries, because they're really fond of berries. Don't give him stem berries after you knock them out, because, well, then they'll wake up and beat your ass. As you deserve. As you saw, he almost kicked my ass with only a couple of punches. And while the dino's down, you might want to keep an eye on it, just so nothing comes and eats it up. Because that would suck. But hey, those are the basics of Ark. I know a lot of other people have had a lot better stuff to show you here. But those are the basics. Would you maybe want to see more of the adventures in Ark together with me and my brother? Let me know in the comments down below. But, as always, guys, keep wild, stay free, and I'll see you guys in the next one.